Hi guys, Bruce from Jenner Custom Toys coming at you today. I'm going to talk about something a little bit different than I normally do, not Star Wars today. I'm going to talk about a movie and a toy from the Forbidden Planet, which was from 1956. It was a sci-fi movie. In fact, it's actually been rumored that this movie was the inspiration to Gene Roddenberry to write the first seasons of Star Trek. Now, if that's true or not, I don't know, but I think it's kind of neat. Now, the way I used to watch the movie, well, okay, let's go back to last year. Last year, January, February, I was working at Walmart, and on my break, I go up and down the toy aisle because I do collect toys. And if I see something that's interesting, I don't just collect Star Wars. Something that reminds me from my childhood or, years ago, and I just think, I got interesting stuff. Like a Rubik's Cube or a Magic 8 Ball or, any retro toy. If I like it. So anyway, I saw this, and this is Robby the Robot. We're going to go into that a lot deeper later, but I seen him on the shelf, and immediately reminded me of the movie Forbidden Planet, which back in the 70s when I was growing up, that Saturdays they would run old cheesy movies like Forbidden Planet, Night Gallery, Twilight Zone, all those things. And as soon as I saw it, I remember watching this movie all the time when I was a kid. So I picked it up. And I brought it home. As you can see, I haven't opened it. I'm not going to. But when I brought it home, I'm like, I'm going to watch this movie. So I rented Forbidden Planet, and I watched it. And I realized that it wasn't the same as I remembered. Maybe because I'm an adult now, you perceive things differently. But all these guys, I still can't get that right. All these guys come to a planet, and there's a girl and a guy there, and when you watch the movie, I'm not going to ruin it for you. Basically, they're all horny guys trying to get with this girl. I didn't pick that up when I was a kid. I just saw the robot in the action and everything. Well, I researched it, and I found out there was actually two versions of the movie put out. The version that I just watched, which came out, and then when they moved it to TV and for kids, they made a second version where they edited out all the mushy stuff. And there wasn't any nudity or anything, it wasn't a booby movie. It was 1956. It was also very sexist. When I watch it now, I can see it's very sexist. But, that was the time we didn't know any better. But I just thought it was funny. And then I found out that the Robby the Robot that I just bought, they actually changed the packaging recently. Walmart changed the packaging because somebody deemed it offensive and sexist. And that I thought was funny because, well, we're going to get into it in the next part. I don't want to be repetitive. I've already filmed the second part, so I know what's in it. I do have a habit of repeating myself. I hate that. But anyway, let's look at this toy a little closer. I mean, I guess you could call it a toy review. I don't really review toys per se. I'm not even much of a video guy. I mean, there's guys out there plenty, and I admire them because they're 10 times better than I am, and I know how hard it is to put these videos together. And this, for right now, what I'm talking about is the third time I've had to shoot this. First time I didn't even have the microphone turned on again. I just want to point out, if you don't know who Robby the Robot is, he was in over 30 movies and TV shows over the past decades, 50 years. Of course, Forbidden Planet, 1956. I'm not going to list them all. The next movie he was in was called The Invisible Boy. Now, after that, he made so many TV appearances, like in The Addams Family, Twilight Zone, Lost in Space, Columbo, that old detective TV show. He was in Mork and Mindy, Project UFO. He did an AT&T commercial back in the early 2000s. And most recently, he was in The Big Bang Theory. And he's also in the old Wonder Woman TV show. I don't know if I mentioned this or not, because I've said it like 10 times, but there was a rumor that he was, this movie was the inspiration for Gene Roddenberry to do Star Trek. I just thought it was really, really interesting, so that's why we're going to review this toy, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about it, and then we'll open the new one and see what it looks like. I hope if you're interested, great. If not, well, thanks for sticking around this long. All right, next part. Okay, so as you can see, sitting side by side, it's the exact same toy. The one on the left is the one that came out in early 2020, and the one on the right here came out recently. I'm not exactly sure. I just found out about it the other day, so I had to pick one up. But as you can see, in the difference of it, looking at it, the toy looks exactly the same. They both make the same noises with the sample. It's on sample mode right now until we unbox one, which I'm going to get to unboxing this one in a bit. But the first one came out, it had this girl in the robot's arms. And they discontinued it quickly because apparently, from my research, somebody had complained
that it was sexist and they want the female role models, and you know, they want women to have bigger parts in movies. And I know that sounds sexist. I'm just telling you what I read. Personally, it doesn't matter to me. I mean, that's what they did back in the 50s to promote the movie. So they took the girl away and they made this more of a movie accurate picture of Robby the Robot. So that's the main difference. They still have the typo up here. It says requires 4 AA batteries for Iron Giant included. So does that mean the Iron Giant's included? And no, this is not called the Iron Giant. Never has been called the Iron Giant. The Iron Giant is another figure that they had, another toy they had put out at the same time. I've never really been into Iron Giant though. But all right, let's just go through these sides real quick. I have a tendency to roll on, or ramble on. So okay, looking at this side, same thing, same words. They changed the picture again. They made the picture on the right was the newer one. They made it more movie accurate, and they took the old logo away. And we go to the back, and you see basically it all says the same things. I'm just going to give it Cliff's Notes. You can read it if you want. Part chef, chauffeur, servant, and strongman. Robby the Robot won audiences of Forbidden Planet with his charming personality and arsenal of futuristic abilities. Indeed, Robby was everything anyone wanted in a robot. Strong enough to topple a building. Smart enough to speak 187 different languages. Okay, I'm going to stop right there because he only says about 3 things. Just saying. Able to replicate emeralds and hors d'oeuvres, and above all, selflessly obedient. Now, with the help of Trendmaster's technology, Robby is motorized with the sound and light up function command, just as if you were Dr. Morbius himself. Ooh, I ended up reading the whole thing. But it says the same on both boxes there, the same pictures, you know, they haven't really changed much. But I did notice on the first one, it says disintegrator pistol. Doesn't say disintegrator pistol on this one, so I kind of wonder where's the disintegrator pistol. I didn't get a disintegrator pistol. I don't know. But I'm not opening this one. I kind of wish I would just to get the pistol. But I've seen a lot of people customize them online. And of course this side here, same thing. They changed the picture. So other than new packaging, it's the same thing. And I want to know about this disintegrator pistol because I really don't see one in there, in that box anywhere. So this one doesn't have any. It's the same packaging. There's no little hidden compartment there that I can see. We're going to find out when we open it up, though. And that's the basic difference, is just looking at it. I am going to open a new one up because I like to have 2. And since this is supposed to be worth more money, not that I really care about money, I'm just not going to open it up quite yet. Because you never know what's going to happen down the road. I want to know where my disintegrator pistol is, though. Yeah. All right, next part. So here you got them out of the box. This is the newer one, not the old one. I'm keeping the older one with the special package, just for the heck of it. I mean, I'm not a fanatic about these toys. I like to display them, and sometimes I mess with them. But you can see he does some noise. Just push the button there, and he'll walk towards you.
Gentlemen, I am to transport you to the residence. For your convenience, I am monitored to respond to the name Robby.
And you push the button again to stop it. There's a switch on the back if you flick it, where if you sit there and you don't want him to walk, you just push the button and he'll say things. I'm actually tempted to take this guy, customize him, make him look a little more movie accurate. Well, anyway, that's it. That's about all there is to show you about it. I just thought it was an interesting story about the movie. And this has been an iconic robot for over 50 years. And all the way from Forbidden Planet all the way up to Big Bang Theory. And who knows where else he's going to pop up, because he's still around. All right, let's close this out.
So that's my video on Robby the Robot. Just try to make it short as I can. Don't know if anybody else is interested. I thought it was cool, so that's why I did a quick video about it. If you like it, great. Leave me a like down there. A suggestion of another video. I already know that my setup's kind of rinky-dink, but that's okay. It's kind of what I do. So we'll see you next time. I'll find something else to bore you with.